Okay, this is Module 5. Here are the guiding questions that are the overview of all the texts that are chosen in this section. The first assignment deals with some texts about missing and murdered Indigenous women. So there is a poem that is attached here. And for this poem, I would like you to answer questions 1 to 6 at the end of the poem. Then for these next two texts, right here for the next two texts, Aid Fire, Highway of Tears, I'd like you to create and fill out a 3-2-1 chart to demonstrate your viewing and reading engagement. So this is the 3-2-1 chart that you have to make for each of these texts. 3 things you learned, 2 things that surprised you or caused another emotional response. Maybe something made you angry, maybe something made you sad. 1 question or concern that you have. And just because it's 3-2-1 does not mean you're limited to 3-2-1. Feel free to go above and beyond in order to show me your understanding here. So there's a link to the Red Dress Project, and the Highway of Tears is an encyclopedia article. So we've got a variety of text here: poem, video, and encyclopedia. Okay. The second assignment is interpreting some artwork. So look at these stained glass windows, the pictures here, and complete questions 1, 2, and 3. And then listen to the artist explain what the art represents. So 1, 2, and 3 are about your understanding without any extra knowledge. So this will tie in your background knowledge, your questions, what you think. It's okay to just toss out, I think this might be, perhaps this could be, maybe this could be, if you're not really sure. But I want to know your interpretations. Then listen to the artist explain what the art represents, and then comment here with number 4. Did her explanation clarify your information, or was there something that you didn't understand from just looking at it that now you do understand? Okay, so that's that one. This is the big assignment for Module 5. It's a photo essay. So you need to consider the elements of design. You need to cite your sources. Even if it's a photo from the internet, you have to give credit to where it's coming from, because if it's not yours, you are plagiarizing. Your assignment is to create a photo essay about a Canadian landscape. So now you're all thinking nature and topography and mountains and that kind of thing. Landscape is not just that. It can be related to the different landscapes you've already studied, or it could be an entirely new topic. And it's not just confined to the personal and social theme, even though it appears in this module. So before I click on the assignment, here is a link that'll help you do citations. And here's the photo essay assignment. So this is for the Compose and Create, a 30.2 outcome. Here's a little bit more information about the concept of landscapes, and ignore this 15% here. When we think of landscapes, we tend to think of land, geography, topography. However, it can be more than that. If you look at the themes of the course, the natural, constructed, psychological, physical, historical, contemporary, personal, society, and you look at the texts that I have chosen for the course already, all of these deal with landscape. So you can see that landscape is not just land. You may have heard the phrase the political landscape of Canada or the economic landscape of Canada. Your photo essay can deal with any of these, or maybe even something else. I know somebody's very interested in music. It could be the musical landscape of Canada. So again, you choose the tool, PowerPoint, Prezi, Photo Story, another appropriate medium, maybe it's iMovie. Show the effect of one of these landscapes on Canadians or the country itself. Now, when I'm talking effect, it's the significance, the impact. Why should we care? What was the influence of your topic on Canadians and or the country itself? It's kind of similar maybe to the research paper, but this is in a visual form. Keep these questions or any of the guiding questions, not the purple handout, but from each section in mind. So here are some questions to kind of try and wrap your head around what you're going to do. You need a title that is not my photo essay, my Canadian photo essay, jazzy yet informative, okay, something that speaks to your theme. 6 to 10 pictures that show variety in your chosen landscape. Aim more for the 10 in order to get across here. Now, interesting, informative, and accurate captions. You're not writing stories with the captions. Captions are a phrase. It might be a location. It might indicate what the picture is. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a sentence, because in a photo essay, the pictures should speak for themselves. Okay, and there should be a theme that ties it all together. What is it that you want us to learn? So you could toss in a slide at the end or a comment when you hand the assignment in. What is it that you wanted us to get out of your presentation? And then again, you have to provide references for your pictures. So like I said, that's the big assignment. And then this is another short little one. This is a play. This one is the questions. So before you read, now plays are meant to be viewed, not read. However, we're doing what we can here. So here's a link on how to read a play. Visualization and voice are very important. And with this piece, this is an excerpt. This is just a piece of the whole play. Here is the writer, I think, speaking about his play. So you're not going to see all the themes that he speaks of. There is satire in this play, so if you don't know what that means, then please look it up. During reading, make sure you note the accent. You have to pay attention. You have to pretend you can hear this accent. Picture the stage. Use the stage directions to figure it out, and just make a few notes on the play. What do you think? And if you want, you can print it off and, like I said, annotate right on it, or you can make notes on a separate piece of paper. After reading, check out questions 1, 3, 5, and 6. Think about 4 marks each. Make a recording. Audio is fine for number 2. Number 4 has to be video, as there's some physical movements and gestures involved. And then a quick little journal. And I had this as a separate assignment, but just answer it as part of this assignment after these questions. How did taking the time to read it out loud affect your understanding of the characters? Okay, how does making the play come alive impact its message? So there's a little bit of work in that one, but it is a short play. And that is Module 5.